Today's presentation will be on the leadership quality problem solving. Are you an egg, a carrot, or a coffee bean? You may be wondering with what any of this has to do with the leadership quality problem solving. A famous author, John Gordon, wrote a book called The Coffee Bean. He used a metaphor to describe life's challenges, comparing them to boiling water. He then asked the reader to consider, are you like an egg, which becomes hard when faced with boiling water? Or a carrot, which becomes soft? Or are you like a coffee bean, which transforms the boiling water itself? Hi, my name's Kaylee McCurdy, and I'm here to tell you about the leadership quality problem solving. Problem solving is defined as the process of identifying a challenge or issue, analyzing its causes, and finding solutions. It demonstrates analytical and investigative characteristics. The text tells us that there are 3 reasons facing problems is inevitable. 1. We live in a world of growing complexity and diversity. 2. We interact with people. And 3. We cannot control all of the situations that we face. I'm an accounting associate at a CPA firm in Villa Rica, Georgia. One of my job responsibilities is weekly bank reconciliations. When logging in one week, I noticed that the beginning balance in the accounting software didn't match the beginning balance on the bank statement. Since the reconciliation had been completed in the previous week, I knew the discrepancy must have occurred after the books were reconciled. To resolve the issue, I pulled an audit trail report, investigated any potential missing entries, and confirmed information with other coworkers who also had access to the QuickBooks file. I was able to identify a transaction that had been mistakenly overwritten, which ended up deleting the correct entry from the records. The book tells us that there are 5 qualities that leaders with good problem solving demonstrate. These are 1. They anticipate problems. 2. They accept the truth. 3. They see the big picture. 4. They handle one thing at a time. And the last one is they don't give up on a major goal just because they're down. The book encourages us with different ways to improve our problem-solving skills. First, they tell us to look for trouble. You will only get better if you gain experience. Second, they tell us to develop a method to tackle problems. Here, the book suggests using the TEACH process. T is for time. Spend time to discover the real issue. E is for exposure. Find out what others have done. A is for assistance. Have your team ready at all angles. C is for creativity. Brainstorm multiple solutions. And H is for hit it. Implement the best solution. The last point they give us is to surround ourselves with problem solvers. You can learn so much from others. That concludes this presentation. Thank you for your time. I hope today's presentation informed you on the leadership quality problem solving and gave you some tactics to implement into your daily life to improve in this area. When the next challenge arises, are you going to be an egg, a carrot, or a coffee bean?